We know that a body of mass moving on a circular path with speed v and radius r has a centrifugal force, acceleration, as follows. In the expansion of centrifugal force, we explained that this centrifugal force does not only act radially against the centripetal force. It acts against all external forces that are perpendicular to its direction of motion. In the effect of inertia, we explained that the effect of inertia is that a moving mass always remains at the same speed. If an external force F attempts to change the speed of this mass, it must generate a force that counteracts this force, the force of inertia. This means that a body of mass moving in a circular path has two forces, a centrifugal force and an inertial force, in order to remain in all its states. And the two forces arise from the same motion. Is it conceivable that the two forces have arisen from the same principle? It can be shown that the form of this resistance force, i.e. the form of the inertial force in circular motion, and the form of the centrifugal force are exactly the same. As with the extended centrifugal force, r is not the center of the circular motion, but the distance to the external force. Similarly, inertia force is always the external force that disturbs the state of motion, regardless of the direction of motion of the body. We combine the extended centrifugal force and this inertial force into a single force and call it the inertial force. We can simply say that the inertia force is an extension of the centrifugal force, and the centrifugal force is a special case of the inertia force. We know that Newton's laws are flawed and imperfect, which only describe the state of an object that remains in motion in a straight line in the absence of an external force. And such a state does not exist at all in reality. This new inertial force is precisely what compensates for the shortcomings of Newton's law and thus perfects it. All physical laws that were previously derived on the basis of Newton's flawed law must then be reconsidered. For example, the assumption that the speed of an accelerated body increases infinitely with time is not correct. The question of the maximum speed of an accelerated object is answered in the next video. For a more detailed explanation, please click on the link below.